Okay, it's the 5th of December. It's a Thursday. We've got about 30 minutes to the NY Open. We're going to take a look at the charts in a second. Just let me check if everything is good. Yep. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right. So what do we have today in terms of news? Today, one second. Okay, we got unemployment claims at in an hour, right? Unemployment claims in 1 hour. NY session opens in 30 minutes. We got unemployment claims 30 minutes after NY open. So we're not going to be so I'm not going to be taking any trades until news. This is not an important news event. It's not. The important news event is tomorrow, NFP. All right, we got NFP tomorrow. That's big. But today, this is not important, right? But still, I'm not going to take a trade just before news. We're going to wait for news. So we got a whole hour for our analysis and prep work. That's plenty of time. Usually I need only like 20, 25 minutes, but we've got a whole hour today. So I can talk through the charts today without rushing through things. So price is still ranging since the 26th, right? Since the 26th, which is, I think, last Tuesday, was it? Yeah, last Tuesday. Since the 26th, we are ranging, right? These are almost doji candles. Yesterday, again, we pushed up from 2633 yet again, and we closed at 2650, right? We pushed down from 2650 and we pushed up from 2633, right? So we've been in this range. It's about 165, 170 pip range for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, right? That's a week and a half. So today, are we going to break out of 2650? Are we going to head towards 2674? I don't know. Maybe we could, because we've made daily support here. There is also a demand level that's forming, so we could have a push up. We never know. Or price could react to 2650 and again push down, right? That's possible too. On the daily time frame, there are no signs yet, right? There's nothing on the daily time frame. We're just ranging. So we'll have to go down obviously to the 4-hour time frame. We're going to take a look at we're going to go to our trading chart now. Now, before I draw the zones, I always do a recap of what happened the previous day with the zones that we had marked. Okay, so let's go down to the 15 minutes. So there was a buy here. If you watch yesterday's stream, if you were on here, I did take these buys from 2633 and we pushed up. I got in somewhere, I think around here maybe, and we pushed up quite a bit. We pushed up about 200 pips. I think I got out somewhere around there because there was M30 resistance there. I didn't want to hold the trade, but we did eventually push up to the next liquidity area. I ended the stream somewhere here when we were here, and I said once we get to the next liquidity area, which is this light trade area. So if you watch yesterday's stream, you'll see this level marked yesterday. Once we get there, wait for M30 resistance to form, and then look for a trade to come down. So there was M30 resistance right here in that liquidity area. We form M30 resistance, and then on the M15 time frame, there was a trade that was the liquidity, that was the candle that I drew my fib on, because this candle broke this high and this candle broke this high. So we have two previous highs broken. Also we have M30 resistance form here at the close of this candle, and then I draw my fib and the entries. These are the entries that I wait for: optimal entry and sniper entry. So 2655.20 was a perfect tap here, and then we came down here, right? So stop loss was just above that candle. That was a 20 pip stop loss and about a 60 pip gain. So that's a 3 RR trade, easy 3 RR trade. We eventually came down in the Asian session and did touch our 5 RR level right here, 2645, but I had closed my trade here in the NY session. Okay, so the buys and the sells, they both worked. So let's get rid of this for now, and let's redraw our zones for today. Let's get rid of all of these. So it's very ugly on the 4. Like I said yesterday, it's really ugly on the 4. It's getting uglier by the day. There's nothing here, just wicks and dojis, right, in both directions. But so we're going to have to probably go down to the 1 hour time frame to see how this current zone looks like. We haven't broken through it yet, so we can't delete the zone. This is the zone that was drawn, would be valid since Monday. A drop, 2 basin candles, and a drop, right? So we've come deep into the zone, right? We've come deep into this zone. 68 pips. This is a total of 120. So we come more than 50% into the zone, but we haven't broken it. So the zone is still valid. This is a rally, a base, and a drop. So I'm going to extend this to the right. Let's start with that. This is the obvious zone, so I'm going to extend that to the right. That's fine. Now here we're going to go down to the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, I'm audible. Okay. We're going to go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's just give me a second. Okay. I'm going to go down to the 1 hour time frame, just like we did yesterday. We had drawn it off this candle here, this base here. Yeah, there. I have to be there. Rally and a drop. The basin candle will be on the M30 time frame. It's not even on the M30 time frame. You don't even say it's probably on the M15 time frame. Yeah, that's the base, right? Rally, base, drop. So I'm gonna come down a bit more there, right? I don't like doing this, but we don't have a choice because we don't have anything on the 4. On the 4 is just a wick, right? There's nothing on the 4s. So we have to go to the 1 hour, which we did here, but we have to find that basin candle because I always want to find a basin candle. I don't like drawing them without drawing supply demand levels without a basin candle. So we went down to the 30-minute. The base is here on the 30-minute. Maybe that's the base. Rally, base, drop. Maybe we come down here. This is really ugly. That's all I can say about it right now. It's really ugly. Rally, base, drop. We did come in. Let's just look at the 5-minute. I want to see if this candle is going to break. Yeah, we're going to break this high here. So price is coming up. We're going to break this high. There's no wick at the top of this candle. So price is going to go above this, right? So which means if you go, let's just put a mark there. We're coming above. We're going to break this high. So if we are going to break the high, then that's correct right there. Okay. Yeah. So the open is 278. 278. And okay, correct. That's better. Okay. Let's get rid of this. So that's the closest supply that we have right now. Okay, that's the closest supply zone that we have. It's still based off this 4-hour zone. Let's get rid of this. So this is a drop, two basin candles and a drop, but prices come deep into it. So there is a 1 hour zone there, which I have used as the base. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Back here. Okay. Again, there's nothing on the 4 hours, at least nothing clear on the 4 hours. It's just a wick here. On the 4 hour, it's just this wick, a drop and a rally. We're gonna have to go down to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we're gonna have to come down here. And again, I need to see a base there. So 30-minute, nothing. 15-minute, yeah, there's a base there, right? On the 15-minute. So the open of that is 38.66. 30, 1 second. 36.76. Okay. And then on the 1 hour here, so that is the close, that is one demand level. And the next one is here. Okay, that's pretty obvious. So this close 486, 195, 486, 95. Low 195. Okay. These are both H1 demand levels. Okay. And then we have the next 4 hour level is down here. There's a drop, a base, and a rally. This 4 hour level right here. Okay, so I'm going to extend that to the right. Okay. This light green area is a liquidity candle. We had marked this yesterday. I'm not going to redo that now. You can watch yesterday's. I will talk about it though. We have time. So it's basically, it's very simple. It's this liquidity candle right here. On the 15-minute time frame, was it? Yeah, on the 15-minute time frame. So in that zone, this is the largest candle. All right, this 15-minute candle right here. If I remember, it's a 48 pip candle. .48, 48.5. Yeah. So that's that candle. Okay, that is why I've drawn. So price could come to that. If it does drop, if it needs liquidity from demand, it could come and react to this candle and then push up. Okay. Just save this. Just a second. Okay. Okay, so let's extend this right as well. Okay, and that is 200 pips from current price. That's fine. We'll have to extend this as well. These are levels that we drew yesterday. This 4 hour level. So this level actually comes up here, but price has already come into it. So that's what's left of that zone. Okay. And inside that, there's a liquidity candle. This one right here. I think that too is on the M30 time frame. Yeah, it's that candle right there. That's the largest candle in that zone, right? This candle right here. It's even there on the 15-minute time frame, that candle right there. Okay. So, okay. Right. So this is a high liquidity zone. The reason I call them high liquidity zones is because it did take an opposite, it did take out an opposite supply, right? So if you look on the 1 hour time frame, you'll see that this zone right here took out this the supply. I explained all of this yesterday when I drew the zones. This zone here took out this supply and this supply, right? So it's a high liquidity zone, so we keep that marking. So I'm going to just bring these to the right. This also is a high liquidity zone. I'm not going to redraw them. This should cover us. That's 400 pips. Yeah, this should cover us for the NY session today. Further up on the 4 hour, we have this zone right here, a drop, a base, and a drop. Let's extend that right as well. And that's a very large zone. I think it's like 100 and that's a 200 pip zone. So inside that, there are two liquidity levels that we found previously when we marked them. We're going to extend those to the right. I'll show you which candles they are on. There's a 5-minute candle here, and there is this 15-minute candle here, right? That's a 15-minute candle, this candle right here, and there's a 5-minute candle right here. Okay, it's a very large zone, so there are two levels the price can react to. And this 5-minute candle is a liquidity candle, and that's right at weekly resistance 2674. Okay, and then if price breaks through this high, if it breaks this high, we're coming to this 15-minute candle right here, right? That's the next candle. Okay, now from the zones that we drew today, which of these are high liquidity zones and which are not? Okay, so this zone right here, it broke the supply, this zone, right? We price pushed up, broke this supply. So also there was supply right here. There's a rally, a base, and a drop, right? So the move up broke this and this. So this becomes a high liquidity zone, right? This zone, did it break something? Yes, it did. There's a drop, a base, and a drop. And this demand zone broke this supply. So this too is a high liquidity zone, okay? This one here. This is have we gone through 50% of it? Drop, two basin candles and a drop. The zone is 120 pips. Price has come 68 pips, more than 50% of the way into it. So I do not consider it a high liquidity zone anymore because it's come more than prices moved in more than 50% of the zone. Prices come into more than 50% of this zone, right? So this was the original zone, a drop, two basin candles and a drop. So the zone would have started here. That's a 120 pip zone, and we've come 68 pips into it. Okay, so it's no longer high liquidity zone. The one above is because it took out demand on the left when it came down, right? And there's also 1 hour demand right there. I spoke about all of this yesterday. Yeah, so this zone did break from these, it price pushed below these demand levels right here. So that's a high liquidity zone. Okay, so let's clean up the chart. Okay, perfect. Very good. So this is 300 pips above, 300, 400 pips below. Perfect. Good for the NY session. Okay. Now, price is very close to supply and also not too far from demand because we're ranging, right? So we're going to look at these two zones here that we've drawn, the two H1 demand zones. We're going to take a look at this. Maybe there. Yeah, maybe here. Drop, base, rally. It's this candle right here. 698. That's better. 698. And low is 195. Okay. Okay. So is there a liquidity level here, liquidity candle here, for price to grab liquidity and continue up? We're going to take a look at this area for liquidity candle, and we're going to take a look at this area for liquidity candle. Okay. So in this area, let's go down to the M30. There is this candle right here. It's a 41 pip candle. So let's mark that candle out. 604195. 604195. Okay, perfect. Let's go down to the 15-minute. There we go. That's the candle right there. That's a liquidity candle, 40 pips. This high is 593. 5.93. Okay, perfect. Okay. So if price pulls back into this area, I'm going to be interested in taking a buy if we pull back here. Okay, we are above the EMAs, so we are bullish at the moment. But if you do have a pullback to this area, I'd be interested in taking buys. And if you break through this, where are we coming to next? Down here. Again, let's look at this area again. The 1 hour, the 30-minute. On the 15-minute. On the 5-minute. 64 pips. 55. 57. This candle right here. This high is 473. 473. 1 second. I just want to see where that candle lines up. The 4. It's right up there. It's a massive 120 pips. This has reacted off that. So if you break below this, we should be coming further down. If we break, I doubt we're going to break this. I think we're going to push up from here because this is very weak. This area is very weak. We are pushing up. Let's take a look at that area again on the 30-minute. We broke the high. I said when price was here, we're going to come break the high, and that's exactly what we did, break the high. There is no top wick. Now we're very close to that area. We've got a couple of minutes for the NY open. But I'm not looking to take any trades right now. I'm waiting for news. Got 30 minutes more for news. There's plenty of time. Yeah, where was I? Here. So this candle right here is 5-minute candle right here. 855,290. 290. So if price breaks below this, we should come down on 35 pips to this zone, right? If we break below this, if price breaks below this low, this candle low, then it should drop another 35 pips, 35, 40 pips to this zone to push up. Okay. Right, now let's take a look at this area right here, this ugly area, to see if you have a liquidity candle. Well, we have this candle right here. This is a 1-hour candle. It's a 91 pip candle. We're going to take a look at that candle. Yeah, let's see how much further, how much we've come into it. 179062. 062179. Okay, let's go down to the 30-minute time frame. And then the 30-minute, you have this 58 pips. That's the largest candle right there. Yeah, this high 062494. 2494. Okay, perfect. So that's the zone. Let's get that right. Let me just zoom in. 57 pips, 58 pips. We have come, price has come 22 pips. Zone is still valid. It's not even, it's not half, it's not 50% yet. So the zone is still valid and can push price down. Right? The zone is valid and can push price down. Keep that in mind. So if price gets here, I want to see M30 resistance form to take a trade back to come back down. Right? I want to see M30 resistance to take a trade back down. Let's look at the M15. Yeah, that's good. 62. So inside that. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah. I want to see, yeah, stop loss would have to be above this candle right here. This would be the safe stop loss. Where is it? This candle. This zone started here, this candle, above this high. If you get a trade in here, a sell trade, there's a setup for you here in this light red areas. The safe stop loss is above this candle. So this candle high is 2662.63. Above that high would be your safe stop loss. Once we break this, we should fly through the next one, another 45 pips up to the next light red area. There is nothing, there is no liquidity here to hold price down. It's just this candle. until the top of that candle right there. Okay, good. Now, NY is open. We've got 30-minute new M30 support created, so which means price is pushing up. Let's look at the M15 time frame. It's 14. This broke this low. This broke this low. Yeah. And we got 2650 right there. So if price pulls back to this 2650, I might take a buy, stop under this candle to push price up again. If we come to 2650, okay? 5110, 756. 5110, 756. That's the NY open trade. Because we are above the EMAs, price is pushing up from this level. It looks shit on the yeah. If we come back to 2650, I'm willing to take a buy. 2650 or even 2649. To take a buy, stop under this candle right here to push price back up to 265450 and then higher, right? 2658. Yeah, the reason for that is we are above the EMAs, we're closed above 2650, we are pushing up, we've formed M30 support already, so I'm looking for the pullback to go up again. We've created a, where was this? This is pre-London, so forget that, but yeah, forget this, this is pre-London. But we created a new high in the with the NY open, so I want to see a pullback to go up. Okay, there's a pullback around 2650 or 2649. Stops under 2647.5 to go up to 2654.5 and then 2658. If there is legs, to go up to 2658. If there is legs on this trade, yeah, that's the idea. So we wait now. We got another 20 minutes, 25 minutes for news, 23 minutes news. Yeah. And also 23 minutes for this candle to close. So we could have a pullback and then price could push up and close bullish. The M30 candle could close either a doji or could close a bullish doji or close a bullish candle here. Could happen. Or we could come down and form resistance. If you do form resistance, if price, here's what I'm going to do. If price comes down now, and I'll take a buy with my stop under that. But if this M30 candle closes bearish and we form M30 resistance, I'll close the trade no matter where price is. Because if we form resistance, that means we could potentially come down to this liquidity area, right? So I don't want to be holding drawdown. If I get in here, I don't want to be holding drawdown until we get down. So I'll close the trade. But the idea is we come to 2650 or 2649 or even 2648 and we buy from there to go up to 2654.50. Let's see. It needs to come here. Yeah, 2650. Yeah, I'm not willing to buy any higher than 2650. That'll give me about a 25 pip stop loss and about a 50 pip move up. That's a 2 hour trade. And if I get it here, that's 80. That's a three plus 3 hour trade if you hold it until here. Okay, let's see if we can come down. Let's wait for this 15-minute candle to close. Yeah, 3.5 minutes. Let's wait for this. The next candle should break the low, come down. As high as 50.39. Maybe it won't. Maybe we're reacting off 2651 to push up. That's probably what's happening. Push all the way up here, 2655. 50 pip move. Yeah, doesn't seem like we're coming down. Maybe this was the level to take. I was half in mind to take it here, but I thought we could come down to break this low and then carry on. Yeah, we're pushing up. 2651 is holding. We're not coming to 2650. We're pushing up from 2651 all the way to 2655. That's a 50 pip move. 2655, 45 pip move. Missed it. That's okay. Yeah, we're creating a doji here to continue up. Yeah, we're creating a doji. We're going to push up. So that the M30 candle, this was the idea, that the M30 candle is going to close bullish here, continue higher. That's the idea. That's the idea that I had at the beginning. We'd come here, but I thought we'd come down a little further to 2650 and then push up. So the M30 candle is trying to close bullish here, so we don't create M30 resistance. Let's see. I'd like to see it come down. No, it's not. So that's fine. I don't want to. I don't like to be holding. Price is pretty much going to be range. It's going to range now in the next 15 minutes. I don't want to hold a trade just before news. That won't be a very good idea, even though it's not an important news event. But if you do come here, this would be my initial idea for an entry, 2650. If it does come here. See these wicks here? We've already touched this wick. I was hoping it would come down to this wick here. Not to be. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait another 13 minutes for news. 12 minutes for news. I'm gonna wait. Because we're ranging right now. We're not doing anything. We're just ranging. So let's see if price breaks below here, comes here for liquidity before it pushes up. This is the perfect candle. This candle right here is the perfect candle to grab liquidity, to push price trade up here. That's a 100 pip move. If you come down here, we come to this candle. Let's just wait. There's no need to rush. 10 minutes more for news, 11 minutes more for news. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just taking a trade here. Stop loss under here. That's the initial idea. Let's see if we get there. $33 as well. One there as well. 56. 56. 60. If they're coming straight down, then we're going to close. Stop loss is under this candle. As soon as you break this candle, this is the M30 candle, this is the M15 candle low. Break this, I'm closing both trades. Okay. Then we're going to wait here for this. We're going to wait for this area to take a trade. Yeah, we're coming down. We're coming down. There's no rejection. There's price is not pushing up. We're coming down. That's fine. I'm going to close my trade soon as we hit 2647.56. I'm going to close my trades, both of them. Closed one. Close the other. Okay. Yeah. Close both. No need to hold. We've come to the bottom of that. We are going to break. Yeah. There we go. We broke that. So price is pushing down. We are creating M30 resistance right here. Let's see. Let's look at this area. Coming down here. Coming down to this area, this high liquidity candle right here. 3 minutes, 4 minutes for news. Yeah, we should come further down. We've tapped into the demand zone, but we need to come to this candle. Price needs to grab liquidity. Even if it needs to, if it breaks through, it needs to break through this, obviously it needs to come down, but if it needs to go up, it has to touch this light green area to go up. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait for the candle to close. Then maybe the next candle, if you are to go up, will touch. We have to wait for that candle to close and then look for a trade. So we are closing, M30 is closing bearish right here. Let's see if this tapped into a liquidity candle. Yeah, maybe this candle. Yeah, we are coming down. Another 15 pips down. $55.77. a minute. We created resistance. Yeah, we might come down here. We might break through this and come right down here. I'd like to see if price pulls back to take a sell. M30 resistance created. Can we, yeah, take a sell right here? And one there. Come down. Yeah. Here. This is the spot. Stop loss above this M30 candle right here. This has touched already to come down. 2643.21. Yeah, we should pull up here more. Do now the idea is this M30 candle should close bearish. If it closes bearish, we're coming straight down to 2643, right there. And once we break this candle low, we're coming down to this light green area right here. But the whole idea is for the candle to close bearish and come down. We don't want it to close bullish. If it closes bullish, then we're heading back up again from this level. We created M30 resistance from supply. This was the pullback towards 2650 right here. We did react to it, 2650, perfect touch. Now we're coming down. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. It's not going to do anything under the 30-minute candle closes. Let it close. That's a long time for the 30-minute candle to close, 25 minutes. So price might just bounce off here, this candle right here, this M15 candle, and then push up all the way up again. That's fine. We're just going to wait for it to close. Probably take off this position here. Yeah, take off this position here. This high is 2646. 2646. That's better. Yeah, just get rid of that position. That's a bad position. That's too far. That's fine. 2650 should cover that. But get rid of this. And then let's see if we hold it to the next one. It's the London low. This is the yesterday. Yeah, it's just ranging. So stop loss for both these entries are up here, above 265450, right? If we get up there, then I'm closing both entries. But the idea is that price pushes to this light green area first, so I get rid of that entry, and then hold this one from 2650.50. If we can come to 2643, and then if you break that, come down to this level right here. If that does it, then that's a great drop. That's a 120 pip drop if it does come there. If price breaks this M15 high, then this candle is not going to hold, because this is the liquidity candle that pushed price down. This candle must be respected. If price breaks this high, then this candle is not going to hold this, because if you look at the 5-minute, there is this candle. It's a 29 pip candle. Yeah, we should. Yeah, once we break this high, we should come straight through. Yeah, maybe even here. Yeah, I'd be willing to wait until here. Yeah. This low is 52.76. 52.76. 133. $54, $55. Coming down. Yep, there we go. Tap the green, light green area. Stop loss is there above that candle. This entry is open. If price comes back up here, 51.33, 51.34, I'll take another entry. There's a pending order there. The idea is that price comes to this 2643. And if it does come to 2643, we should break this and come down. The only issue is this area is not very clear. There's just wicks on this. Let's see. $57, $55. Yeah, this candle here. Yeah, that's 113 pips. If you drop to that, we should. I'm hoping that we drop to that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this. Let this run. Let it. Got 18 minutes for the candle to close. For 30-minute candle to close, I'm going to leave this. Stop loss is above that. One entry open, one pending. TP 2639 on both. Okay. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm going to close this trade. I want to close this one because we are ranging now and price is pushing up from this liquidity candle. I'm going to close that one. This candle that we had marked, price is pushing up from it. We're going to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. If we form support here, we're pushing back up. I'm going to wait and see if we form support. 6 minutes for the candle to close. And then we're forming support right at this liquidity candle. Perfect touch and push up. So we've got to wait for the 15-minute candle to close, and the 1-hour candle is rejecting this area. We should continue higher. It's not a good idea to buy now to chase price. Got to wait. It's got to wait. Got to wait for the candle to close. And then the next candle might dip in and then head up. To this high right there. 75 pip move. Maybe a 85 pip move, 90 pip move. If this closes bullish. The M30 closes bullish. $486. Yeah, it was the original demand level that I had drawn. Didn't need to be extended, price tapped into it. Okay, 5 minutes more. Yeah, we are pushing up. Let's tap here. 070435. 435. Seven. Eight. Just wait. Wait for the candle to close. 3 minutes. Fuck. Okay, I'm going to take a buy there. And anticipate this candle to close bullish. Safe stop loss is under this candle. More aggressive stop loss is under this candle. anticipating a move up to here 2657. Yeah, we should close bullish. Should close bullish. Safe stop loss is under this candle right here. 195. Let's make it 175. Yeah, that's a TP there. 2657. Safe stop loss under this. More aggressive is under 2644. 2643. 2644.3. Yeah, it's 40 pips. Yeah, so we are closing bullish as anticipated. Let's see if we can dip in here to take another buy to push up. Two. Yeah, we're pushing up. I might just take a buy from here to 650. Yeah, to 650 to push up. To 657. Seventy pips. To 645.926. So I've got an entry right there. To 645.9. TP is here. Aggressive stop loss underneath here. Safe stop loss under this candle here. Under this candle. This M30 candle. Created support. Anticipation is price pulls back, continues, breaks the high, and goes back to this light red area which we've already tapped. We tapped it before the London session. Yeah, we tapped it yesterday. Tapped it again yesterday twice. the London session, and we go up to this high. $47.5. Yeah. $36, $35. Once we break this high, we're good. This M30 high. Once you break this M30 high, you should be good. No bottom wick. This price is going to come down again. Probably down here. Yeah, probably even lower. No bottom wick. This is the M30 high. Yeah, this candle high. Once you break this high, we should be good because we should clear this high. This is the M15 high, this candle. And once we are through that, then we're good. Then we should run straight to this. We've got to break this M30 high first. and price is slow, just like it's been for the last 7 days. It's very, very slow. So we're averaging about 250 pips per day. This is a 3-day average daily range, 250, right? We've moved 135. The daily candles are getting smaller and smaller. You see the daily candles getting smaller and smaller in anticipation for tomorrow's NFP. So if this trade comes down, I'm going to leave it. This high is 45, 44, 45, 44. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this trade until this M30 low. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to manage risk. I'm going to leave it. I've taken very small positions. There's another pending order here at 2645.93. If it gets triggered, so be it. Good. And the TP is 2657 on all of them. Stop loss is under this candle, under the M30 candle, right? Once we break this high, this M30 high, we should be good. It might range a bit. We've got about 20 minutes to NYSE open. So we might range if we do break the high, we might range a bit, but we should eventually head up to liquidity. All right, this is the light red area is the liquidity level. So once we tap that, then let's see about which positions we close. Let's take a look at it once we get there. That light red area, as I showed in the beginning of the session, just take a look at this again. It's a drop. It's nothing. Maybe here. Uh-oh. It's this candle right here. This 30-minute candle that's been holding price down. This 30-minute candle. So this low is 2654.94. So let's mark 2654 and 2654.50. Okay. Yeah, we did tap down. We should continue up. We've made the 1 minute grab liquidity from 2646.99. Sorry. Yeah, from 2647, 2646.99, 2647 basically. We should push up. We closed above 2647.5. We should 5-minute closed above it. Yeah, we should push up and break the M30 high unless it's coming back down to grab liquidity. Yeah, seems like we are. Yeah, I think we're going to break this low, 2644.35. This is, yeah, we're going to break that low. Probably come down here. then push up, if it is to push up. Come deeper, we're going to break that low. That's why the stop loss is under this M30 candle. I chose to keep it under this swing low. Yeah, very likely we're going to range for the next 15 minutes, or maybe even the next 30 minutes. We're going to range because we're getting close to the NYSE open. That's what usually happens. We range until then. So maybe another 30 minutes with range, and then let's see what price is going to do after the 30-minute candle close. 30-minute, yeah. I ideally like to see this 30-minute candle close bullish, even a bullish doji, to continue up. If it closes bearish, um, we might range for a lot longer. We might come down deeper. If you can close bullish here, got another 15 minutes for that. It's a long time. If you can close bullish, even if it's a bullish doji, that means we're heading up. The next candle is probably going to break the high, and we're heading up. Yeah, we've got to break this high, 2651. It's going to range. It's going to come back down. Okay. I'll be back in a few minutes. This could take a while. We've got another 15 minutes for the NYSE open. We could be ranging for the next 15 to 30 minutes. So I'll be back in a bit. Stop loss is in place. If it gets hit, it gets hit, and that's the end of my trading session. If we move up and get to 2654, that's great. Now, if the 30-minute candle closes resistance here, we form resistance, then I'm going to have to close everything because we're forming resistance right at 2650. That means we're trying to push down. So it's risky to hold buys. Got 7 minutes more. It's very likely going to close bearish unless the next 5 minutes this candle pushes back up. The next 5-minute candle pushes back up again. So this candle will close bearish. The next 5-minute candle needs to push and close bullish. Yeah, it's unlikely. We formed, yeah. So if we close bearish, then I'm closing everything. I'm going to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. Yeah, I'm going to wait for 30-minute candle to close and then that'll be the end of the session as well. Yeah, we're pushing bearish, we're pushing down. Liquidity grab, 1 minute, 2650. So 30-minute candle open. Let's see, this 5-minute has to push back up. Doesn't seem like it. It's no bottom wick, so we are coming down. Coming down probably here. Yeah. Yeah, we're closing bearish. We're ranging basically. Should 3 minutes more, we're closing bearish. So yeah, it's unlikely we're going to push up 20 pips in 3 minutes. There's no bottom wick on this candle, so we are coming down. Minutes, 1 hour. Closed. There is no volume today at all. NYSE opens in 2 minutes. It's nothing. You've just range. You just come back to this. Price was here at NY open, at supply. We came to demand. 70 pips. Now we're struggling at demand. Yeah, probably head back to 2650, maybe. Yeah, we are closing bearish. Yeah, I'm doing nothing. Just I'm going to close these trades, and that's it. That's going to be the end of the session. Been here for 2 hours, almost 2 hours now, and there's no volume. Tomorrow is NFP. This is just yeah, we're closing bearish as expected. Yeah, pushing down. See if the next candle breaks this low. Yeah, very likely. This candle's going to break this low. This M30 low. Okay, I'm going to close my trades once we break here, once we break this low. Okay, right, that'll be the end of the session. Be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is NFP. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we're heading down. Created resistance right at 2650. We are heading down, but we're ranging. There's no volume. So we might inch down, or we might just come back here and bounce up a little bit again. There's just no volume. All right, see you guys tomorrow.